new snake plants today, Sansevierias, which are now called Dracaena, but we're going to call them Sansevieria not to confuse people. And the first one I picked up is Sansevieria cylindrical, and this is also called a starfish. Now, I'm very happy with this plant. As soon as I brought it home, I put it in light, and look what happened. I got two pups, one here and one there. Look at that, people. Almost, I put it in the light and it just bolted out. And it's still in the original pot I got it in. And there it is. I got two pups already. And Sansevieria starfish cylindrical. And now you can look at the leaves. They're just fat, round leaves. And I was happy to pick this up. I got it for around $15, and suddenly I've got two more plants. So I picked a real healthy one, and this is what happened. Okay. Then I saw this, and I was trying to figure out what this plant was, and I posted it on Reddit, and they said, "Oh, it's a bird's nest," and I said, "No, it don't feel like a bird's nest. It has dry, leathery, thick leaves, and see how it's stacking up and getting taller and taller, and just like the other one, I got a pup. I had it about 2 weeks, and I've been giving it light, and there it is. Now, one thing I wanted to show you with these plants is when you get a plant like this, it's dry now. What I do, I found out to work the best, is I get a spray bottle and I water it around the edges. I don't water it in the center of the plant. I just stay around the edges of the pot, moisten it around the edges. This way the roots will grow out to the edges and the water won't rot and stay underneath the leaves. So if you hit the leaves and it's indoors, there's a good chance you might start rotting the plant. So I go on the outside, squirt a little bit, and the roots will find it. And oh my God, look, people. There's another pup. See it? I didn't even know I had it. Look how big it is. So I got one pup here and another pup there. So already I got 3 plants. Now let me tell you about this plant. What it will do, it's Francisii, Francisii, and it's Francisii, and what it'll do is it'll get so big and heavy and it'll lean over and start crawling on the ground like a snake, and eventually the old leaves will fall off. It'll look like a tree, and then another one will come out here, and it'll get so heavy it'll just lean over, and it's gonna look really cool. Okay, so that's a Francisii. And look out, if you see one of these, I recommend it. It's when it gets a little bigger, I'm going to make another video. It's going to get real long and then start bending over. So that's the Francisii. Now this one is incredible, and I found this in a supermarket, can you believe it? And it's a Sansevieria Gold Flame. And look, on the outside, it looks almost like a regular snake plant, but look at the inside. It's full of flames. And it's a trifascata gold flame. And I would imagine the only way to propagate this plant would be by the pups. So we don't want to water propagate it, because the new plants will probably turn out as regular green trifascata. So there it is, a gold flame. And I'm so happy with this plant. I had it about a week, and look how healthy it is. Gold flame. Okay, so, you know, when you're just walking through a store and all of a sudden you're like, oh my goodness, it's a snake plant I don't have. And there it is. Samurai. And I think it's a samurai sword because these are really pointy, and it's a dwarf. And look how nice and healthy that is. Great for your lamp. It's a little dry, so like I said, we water it on the edges. Don't get the middle of the plant because you don't want any rot in there. Okay, so it's also called blue Sansevieria, and it's also called sword Sansevieria. So I'm going to put them all together and call it a blue sword, samurai sword Sansevieria. And they just got them in, and they had a whole bunch of them, and this was the nicest one of them all, in my opinion. And welcome to the family. Okay, so are we ready? Are you ready for this one? We have a Horwood Sansevieria elliptica, FKH 424. And here it is. And look at those white colors. And they're even on the inside, not as bright, but look at those white colors. Now, this is a cool plant, and if you compare it to the whale fin is a little bit darker, and instead of this one widens out and is really cool, and it's named after Frank Horwood, and it's pretty rare. Nobody has one of these. And it also, here's my copper tone, similar to the copper tone. But look at the white. Look at the white on that thing. Is that incredible? And it has like red around the edges. And while we're on my copper tone, I don't know if you could see where my finger is. I got a pup. See it? I got a little pup. So I'm very happy about, there it is. I see it a little better. So I only got this last week, and it's already getting a pup, so I'm very happy. So I got a little history on Frank Horwood, who they named this plant after, and I'm going to read it to you. Let's see where it is. Here we go. Okay, Frank Horwood. Was from England. He was born in 1924, and he died in 1987. He was younger than me when he died. He had lung cancer, and during his lifetime, he became an eminent cultivator and propagator of succulent plants, including Cordiciform and Euphorbia. And those are the fat bottom plants. And Frank, he began collecting succulents at age 11, and he worked at the University of Leeds in England as a plant propagator, and he was very skilled in propagation and cultivation of rare plants. He made several trips to Africa where he found this plant. And as far as we know, it was the first time anybody found it in northern Kenya on one of his excursions, and they called it FKH 424 for Frank Kenneth Horwood. And imagine having a snake plant named after you. So it's also called Sansevieria elliptica FKH 424. So I got a FKH 424 here, and thank you, Frank, for finding this plant in your very short life. And I think it's amazing that a guy like Frank would be so interested in plants from the age of 11. And there it is, people. So if you have any thoughts on the FKH 424, about how beautiful it is, and hopefully we'll get some pups. And I have a new video coming. I'm gonna have another snake plant coming, and it's a walking snake plant. So we're gonna do a video on that. Maybe we'll do an unboxing. And thanks for watching. Please hit this like button, subscribe, and we'll be back. God bless you.